Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy DiamondBack back here again with another video. Today I'm reacting to Jamari's new video on FouseyTube and what's been going on with him with all the crash outs and his failed album. If you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that post notification bell to be notified about all my videos. All my socials will be linked down in the description. The original video will also be linked in the description. I hope y'all enjoy, and I see y'all on the next one. Okay, new Jamari video. Fousey's album flopped, and now he went broke. Let's see what's been happening to this guy since the last update of him.
It's been a couple
crashing out on that guy asking for a photo.
of weeks since we last caught up with our buddy FouseyTube. Last time we saw him, he was doing his usual thing, crashing out on camera, destroying his life on stream, and of course taking no accountability for his actions. Only this time there would be a small twist, as he would announce the death of Fousey and the resurrection of his music career under his new alias, Crash Out YSE. Essentially, the dude vowed...
The guy's name, Crash Out YSE? Oh my god. Oh, bro. Like, look at this photo right here. Like, who watches this guy? Let's be real here. Who watches him, bro?
That he would become the biggest rapper in this world, and that by this time next year he would be packing stadiums and making songs with some of his heroes.
I told people I'm gonna have a song with Drake next year.
But now the album has come out, the music videos have dropped, and the smoke is finally starting to clear the room.
Whoa. He dropped okay. He dropped the whole album, the music videos, but I have not heard a peep. I've never, like, not seen an Instagram clip, any type of promotion for this thing at all, bro. Like, no one's talking about it, period.
Fousey to realize the massive power trip he has been on and how much destruction he has caused in his own life.
Thanks, bro.
It's just like once Fousey's ego inflates to a certain size, it completely consumes him, and that's when he makes all of these horrible, life-altering decisions.
Like, remember when this guy used to be an actor? He was on like 2 Medea movies. He was going good then, back in the day, bro, and now he's just... As you can see it on the screen, this is what his stream is 24/7. Him just being a madman.
And one of the other side effects of his ego inflating that big is that Fousey will start running around thinking that he's much more important than he is.
Look at this title. Fousey gets mad at Cool Kicks employee Rami the Icon. He got pissed at Rami? Bruh. Nah, Rami's a homie, bro. What the hell? For leaving and not saying bye to him. This is some weird shit, bro.
Actually is, as Fousey would pull up on Cool Kicks, which is like a popular YouTube channel and storefront that has all these nice sneakers. And Fousey got pretty upset when the owner of the store, Rami or Rami, would hit him with that Irish goodbye.
There's no shot. He like dead ass just left.
Yeah, he'd be out. Nah, he probably didn't leave yet. I don't think he did.
Thank you. But there's no shot. He just did.
Rami.
He left. I just told you he left.
Rami gone.
Who does that without saying bye?
And I do suspect that Fousey went into Cool Kicks chasing a little bit of clout that day. He probably thought, oh, if I buy some shoes and I buy some sunglasses, maybe it'll turn me into an episode for the YouTube channel. When in reality, the guy just kind of made the sale and dipped.
That's not G7?
No. That's not G7.
Well, he said he was G20 earlier, actually.
He's not.
He's not G20?
He just got demoted.
What would he be now?
G2.
I'm sure this guy is so devastated for his
what does
demotion.
that even mean?
I mean, this
G7,
motherfucker
G2,
runs
like,
around
what?
in a pink Temu bulletproof vest, and he thinks he's some sort of military general.
That's G2.
He didn't say bye.
No. He just be on a time crunch and shit.
Wait, was he on a bad date?
No.
You get what I mean? If he's on a bad date and he said he went ghost, I get it.
Yeah.
So Fousey's already trying to make an excuse for the other guy not telling him goodbye, because I guess his fragile little ego cannot even handle a small situation like that. Fousey also still seems to be struggling with his addiction to sex and going to massage parlors to get happy endings.
I got my friend a happy ending yesterday.
Yeah, I know you're king of those, huh?
You saw that?
No, I just know you're the king of those.
You were the king.
Like, this is bro.
Yeah.
Being the king of happy endings is insane.
Exactly. Who wants to be known as that, bro?
He walks out and guess what he says? Guess what he says?
Amazing.
He said, no. I look at him, I ask him something. He goes, who are you? Huh? He goes, I'm a new person.
And it's funny because Fousey has talked extensively how this addiction to go into massage parlors and basically paying for play pretty much destroyed his whole life. He wasted hundreds of thousands of dollars on that addiction, And then he goes ahead right here and introduces someone who's close to him, someone he calls his friend, to the very same addiction he has. It's like if I was like doing meth, right? And I knew it fucked my whole life up. I had been trying to recover. And then my homeboy's just sober and I'm like, let me break out the meth for you, buddy. He would also send this message out to AMP Agent after they had a bit of a dispute on Twitter.
Agent, you can't even reply to a DM over here talking about who's gonna take advice from Fousey.
Yeah, bro, like this guy be crashing out over the littlest things, bro. It's really between him and that fucking plumber dude, between who's a crash out king, bro. Like, deadass. I mean, you don't really see Fousey throwing hands, though. Like, bro, no one's taking advice from Fousey, though, bro. Do you see the way this guy, like, I don't think he realizes the way he moves in his streams and shit, bro. Like, dude didn't say bye to him, and he's out here still talking about it for, like, 20 minutes after. Like, shit's crazy, bro.
If you did from the beginning, I promise you, you wouldn't have to have titty reduction surgery now to cut that shit off or however else you're gonna get it off.
Yeah, let's listen to the same man who has cycled steroids multiple times in his life, leading him to have hair loss. I believe he's also said that he has premature erectile dysfunction. And obviously, the guy's brain is just in a very fucked up state. This is the video that would spark this whole controversy. After Agent had undergone this weight loss challenge and lost 25 pounds in 10 days doing this big reveal for his stream.
You make it.
And good for our guy, okay? I was reading in the comments that at one time he was like 350 pounds.
Facts,
I don't know if that's completely true, but I will always applaud someone trying to be in better health, where Fousey just like looks at the aesthetic of all of it, and because it doesn't match exactly what he would want, well, he starts talking a bunch of shit.
Talking about who would take advice from Fousey. Why? Just because you were smarter financially than me? Why? Just because you had a captain named Kai Cenat steering your ship?
I mean, am I tripping, or has an Agent been around like 5 times as long as Kai? I'm saying, like, from a relevancy standpoint, Agent has been relevant for a far longer time. Yes, Kai might be like the bigger act by now, but to my knowledge, Agent kind of made his own name on the internet.
We ended up meeting Kai. Phantom recommended he come down for a shoot. He did. Kai wasn't even supposed to be in the video. He was just there to watch. And so, like, he was shy, on his computer a little bit. He was on the bench. Every time the camera whipped to him, energy was amazing. Like, he deadass was transforming the video. And so, like, that's special. We could spot good content. At that point, we've all been doing it for a while. And he was amazing.
And all you have to do is hide in his coattails and be his best friend? Or is it because I've gone to rehab? Oh, because I was imperfect in the past. Don't basically stop talking shit about a person like actually who they are. Talk about my music fine, but don't sit there and say who the fuck's gonna take advice from Fousey Tube and laugh about it. A lot of motherfuckers.
So yeah, here Fousey seems to really be projecting his own insecurity.
If you or anyone you know takes advice from Fousey Tube, tell him to stop immediately. Tell him to get some help. Tell him to stop watching this dude. This dude, he keeps getting canceled or falling off and then re-blowing back up. We need him to fall off and not get back up. Deadass, bro. We need this guy off the internet, bro. Like, he's one of those kick streamers who gives kick a bad name, bro. Like him, guys like Johnny Somali having half of the Asian continent like in fear. Like, Johnny Somali literally has half of the Asian continent in fear, bro. Deadass. Of people just having cameras going around streaming, you know what I mean? Because he be doing the most effed up shit overseas. And Fousey is one of them. Fousey is one of them, bro. This is why Kick has a horrible name.
He's out onto Agent. I mean, look, it's okay to admit it, dude. You blew your shot. He could have been one of the most successful YouTube stories of all time. I mean, this guy could be sitting on like $100 million because 100%, I don't think people really understand that he was the first like poppin' Muslim influencer. Not only is that a massive community of people who were just loving his content.
Back in the day, I used to watch him all the time, bro. I loved how he was acting in movies. Everything was going good back in the day, and now he's just like, I don't know, he's just gone off the deep end.
But even to this day, that sector is relatively untapped, and he could have been the guy. And honestly, I think he's very jealous that other people did it right where he did it wrong. I mean, he completely self-destructed over and over again. And even to this day, the guy does not learn his lesson, still spending all of his money on really stupid material possessions. Here Fousey claims that he bought a new Lamborghini.
You ready? Go, dog. Sipping on Lee Walk Hot.
The guy's like, let's go, I just finessed another idiot. Hey, by the way, isn't this a leased Lamborghini? I guess it's not my problem.
Hundreds on hundreds, I'm stacking my money up. Dirty soda in love with the double cup, left just frozen, same as the other one.
And keep in mind, this is
the Serrano is the is that the Lamborghini model that's like for off-roading? Is that what that one is? I mean, I don't know why in the hell he would buy that.
Same guy whose card got declined recently on like a $4 coffee, and he was out here
crazy.
begging people in line for help.
I'm a millionaire. I'm asking to be spared $4. It's okay. Thank you. You guys are all broke as
I love how he said you guys are all broke as fuck, yet this nigga doesn't have $5. That literally that whole thing just pissed me off, bro. This is why he needs everyone should stop watching him. He shouldn't have an audience, bro.
And since Fousey sees the numbers
millionaire.
going down, obviously he's going to try and beef with people. Like I just showed you, he was trying to like start something between him and Agent. And I mean, it's getting really sad. This guy is out here trying to clout farm on Neon.
Somebody said Fousey talks about Neon's view bots, but Neon shows same viewers, but his chat is moving 10 times as fast. I guarantee you, and I'm gonna prove it right now. I'm gonna pull up Neon's chat, right?
emotes.
I guarantee you 99% of it are emotes. Why? It's called a chat bot. Watch.
So yeah, he's pretty much just trying to shit on Neon. I believe he actually made an entire song about how he wants to f Neon's girlfriend and how Neon is nothing but a peon. And honestly, I do have to admit that recently Neon has been taking some W's. I believe that his girlfriend quit her OF page. I think that he stopped with all...
Yeah, I don't know. I have not been hearing nothing horrible about Neon for like the last, let's say, I want to say like 3-4 months. He's been on a good streak. Like, I think he's been seeing what's been going on, what people have been saying about him, what's been going on with the other kick streamers who are going crazy, and he's trying to stay away from that, which is good. This is a good turn for him. He could actually make something way big. Like he could be like the number 2 on Kick after Aiden. You know what I mean?
of his tough guy hiding behind security antics. And it seems like he's really made an active effort to try and chill himself out a little bit, which I can definitely appreciate. I mean, he's moved up above like Johnny Somali and Jack Doherty on my list of streamers I don't like. And here only 1 week later, he's trying to get a collab with Neon.
Because I just saw his face in that clip and it reminded me I used to hang out with the kid I'm talking about. I am willing to have a therapy session with Neon. Me, Susie, and him. And I can talk about all my hate to him to his face.
And Neon don't even want to do this shit. Not even that man is answering his calls at this point.
I don't normally do this because I'm a type like I hold my dick and I walk away.
I mean, no, he's not the type to quote-unquote hold his dick and walk away. He's actually the type of guy to go back on absolutely everything he said while taking no accountability for his actions. He just blames it on this Fousey character over and over again when they're one and the same. It's not like it's a split personality type of shit. And listen, he better be careful because apparently Neon has shooters out in these streets.
Who's hating on you, dog? I was looking at your stream. Fousey, what's up with this guy, dog?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Fousey, homie, check this out. I don't really know you. You kind of LA, you disrespect the homie Chongo. You disrespect the little homie Chongo. You got a problem with me and all my boys, homie.
Damn.
So yeah, I mean, honestly, Neon's been doing kind of good. I think that he was the one to break that new Jello Ball single. LeVar Ball said that he was the Indian son that he never had.
I'm happy to say he's officially my 4th son. The first Indian in the family.
And this is where the video really gets good, guys, because we're going to watch some of Fousey's live performances. But before we do that, I did want to tell you guys about today's video sponsor, Sundays for Dogs. So most of you
you want to watch that? I guess go check out his video. I'm going to skip this real quick. Alright.
Convenient for myself.
Oh, it's a dog food brand. Okay, cool. I mean, I don't have any pets, so.
Which is why I always go check out for the chance to try on his birthday.
You thought I wouldn't pack out the Roxy? Are you dumb? Are you stupid? Pick one. It has to be one. It might be both. It might be all three. The third just went over your head. Welcome to G7, the death of Fousey, motherfuckers. Let's get it!
Live my life like scripted television, but I wrote it. Speaking different tongues with all my bitches. I'm the poet, baby girl.
I mean, I won't lie to y'all, it has to be up there with one of the worst performances I've ever seen. 40-year-old.
Like, who pays to go to these things? Like, who's in this crowd? Please tell me there was another person there they paid to go watch, and he was on that like list too. Because there's no way people are paying to go to a Fousey concert. Like, bro, what? This is crazy. Who's paying to do this?
Old man, by the way. And it's like every time this guy touches the stage, some sort of homosexual statement just has to come out of his mouth.
Exactly.
Shut up, Mark. You're so big and buff and tall and single? Oh, my bad, you married? God bless. Not for me, by the way. Oh. I felt ugly. I felt gay. I felt that like that.
And listen, sometimes you just cannot outrun your past.
You guys are gonna be super proud of me because it's currently 1 p.m., but I've been awake since 6 a.m.
Why did I talk so gay? No disrespect to gays, I promise. Like, I was zesty as fuck. I now understand why literally, and that first of all, that's a caricature of me. That's not me. That's when I'm still playing Fousey. That's when YouTube was PG and like you still had to be zesty. But still, that was profoundly zesty.
It's crazy, guys. I mean, imagine just creating this alternate persona, and everything you do wrong in your life, everything that you don't like, you just blame it on the persona. You're like, oh, it's just Fousey. Yeah. Like, no, dude, that was you looking at the camera that day. And guys, this next clip has to be the mecca of performing. This right here is what they should have shown at the Super Bowl. I'm sorry, Kendrick. I love this set, but this is what I needed.
Play the intro, fuck. They're gonna get turned though. Hello!
And the crowd goes mild.
Yo, that crowd looks dead as hell, bro. If this shit came on while I was in the club, I would have walked out. Dead ass. I would never touch that club again.
I mean, like, right around here, I would say that about 90% of that crowd is plotting the next move. Like, we got to get the f*** out of here.
Exactly.
Here's an alternative angle from the set. And even the fans this guy does have left, he simply has no respect for. As a fan from Dubai would come up and ask for a picture, and Fousey would pretty much just interrogate him.
Question for you. No. In America, I asked somebody this, and it was a very big problem. Why do you want picture before, like, hello, how are you? Can I ask you for advice? Why picture?
You think I win?
You didn't take a memory, though. You didn't have a memory. You didn't have a real... No, I'm not taking on him. You just
walk around,
you didn't have a real memory.
Like, did he really ask this question again after getting flamed for it the first time? Jesus, man. Like, stop asking pictures from him at this point, bro. Just leave him alone. Just don't even give him any attention. Just leave him alone. Like, just people ask for pictures, just give him a picture, bro. It's not the end of the world. Asking, oh hey, hello, asking for some advice. If they wanted advice, they would ask for it. They just want a picture.
A memory is this. Right now, me and you are having a conversation. You will always remember Fousey asked me why I wanted a picture. The picture, you didn't meet me. You stood next.
The other guy's starting to take pictures of him again and record him.
You didn't even say hi. We just smile. You go home, post on Instagram. I'm at FouseyTube. You didn't.
I mean, the poor guy just wanted a picture. Like, exactly. I get that it's the classic celebrity trope. Like, oh, you just come up and you almost view me as some sort of object. But I just feel like that kind of just comes with the territory. And he would have a bit of a nice moment with him here.
I'm just saying, you know? In America, I said that.
It's crazy.
21 million views. People call me the worst names. They say,
should I quit? I say, I'm joking.
But then watch how quickly he turns around and completely trashes this guy, who is probably one of the few fans that he has left, by the way.
It was so rude. You're in their country. And what, This is my face, my privacy. Where's that? It was so rude that he walked up while he's on stream working to ask for a picture. Dickheads, dumb motherfuckers. Oh, that's rude. You're in their country. And what? It's my personal space. I'm working. Would I walk up to somebody while they're having dinner?
Okay. Like, okay. But you gotta realize you're a public influencer. People are gonna want to take photos, stuff like this. Don't become an influencer if you can't handle this type of shit. You know what I mean? You're in their country. Like, what?
Dinner with their wife, having a big conversation. Hey, dickhead, can I get a picture? No.
I'm good.
Pussy. You if your feelings are hurt. I care about you for?
Like, honestly, it's not that deep. It's just a picture. And really looking at the situation objectively, I'm sure if you're a fan of somebody, for a lot of people, it's probably pretty nerve-wracking to go up to them and ask them for a picture in the first place. And so why not just oblige? It's really not that big of a deal. And he wasted way more of his energy caring this much than he would have just taken the fucking picture. Kai Cenat would even make fun of him for this.
Exactly, this is funny.
Take a picture with you.
Like,
my brother, wait, hold on, my brother. What's good? What is a picture gonna do for you, bro? What is a picture gonna do for you?
I don't know, it's gonna be...
Nah, I'm joking. That nigga Fousey hate pictures, bro.
And that's what I'm saying. You get like one chance to make an impression on people. Who knows what level of supporter this guy was? Maybe he's bought merch, maybe he watches all his streams. I mean, you never know when someone comes up to you, and that's why I always believe in treating people with the utmost respect. And here is where, guys, the smoke is finally clear in the room. Fousey has finally realized that his album was a complete flop. He's never gonna have a career in music, and honestly, his overall career online is pretty much done.
I'll be honest.
Yeah.
We just gotta figure out what's next.
Really, Nick?
Because...
And here's where the delusion just comes in at an all-time high, or I guess I should say the lack of accountability.
There's this guy, right? His name is Fousey. He invested over $1 million into an album thinking he was going to become a big rap star and he was going to tour the album and it was going to do this and do that and bring in a lot of money.
Oh my God.
He finessed me. It didn't happen.
Yeah, so this is the exact same thing he does every time. The last time he crashed out, he was like, when I come to my senses and I realize what Fousey did, and it's just the very same shit. This guy just blames this stupid alter ego every time.
Yeah.
Also, just a little side note, I guarantee he did not have $1 million to invest into this album, and I'm calling absolute cap on that.
So now we just got to figure out what's next. The money's gone, can't look back. The album's out, I'm happy for it. But now we just got to figure out what's next together.
And then Fousey would start having some deeper and darker thoughts about this album, saying that he wants to delete it altogether after it went triple toilet paper roll.
I think I'm gonna delete my album. Because there's things about the album creation that just weren't good energy anyways, and I don't want to take this album out. I can't.
It's like you can kind of see the realization start to hit, but don't worry, guys. He'll get back to his delusion soon.
Seriously?
Y'all can say what you want.
Oh, man.
I can't.
It's like a cycle with this
album.
dude,
I already talked about being almost done with the second album. Fuck that. I'll go back in right now.
This guy has a second album in the works, too?
Go and I'll create a real first album.
Please, for the love of God, for the love of Allah, shelf that fucking album. Burn that fucking hard drive, Fousey.
Exactly.
He was running around saying this was like a revolutionary masterpiece of a music video and of art because apparently he had 3 outfit changes in the music video. These women should all be ashamed of themselves. He even hopped on the phone with his therapist to discuss how much he resents this album now.
This doesn't even represent me. Like, why did I make it?
Bro, his therapist has got to be making hundreds of thousands of dollars treating this dude right here. This dude is an actual maniac.
Product that was totally the cliche as to what products are. Granted, even when I do cliche, I still made it creative. It's a very creative video. You'll see there's like 6 outfit changes in a span of 3 seconds. It is creative.
And so yeah, this therapist is absolutely taking Fousey to the cleaners. I did watch part of this documentary he did about his first concert, and in my opinion, she's actually enabling a lot of this type of behavior.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll say,
She's
guys, when your
bag.
therapist is a yes man, that's a crazy territory to be in. Fousey would even admit that he has less than $2,000 in his bank account.
Under 20K, under 5, my brother. If you want me to be dead ass honest, under 2. But I ain't mad. I ain't mad.
We know you're super mad, and we also know now that that's why you were bringing up the financials of AMP Agent, because he's doing so much better than you, and these guys started so much later than you. And even after Fousey makes all of those realizations, and he says like, oh, I regret this album, it's the devil's music, is pretty much what he was saying. Well, he's right back to listening to it on stream.
Okay, so he trashed his own album, and now he's listening to it on stream? Yeah. This guy is undefeated, bro.
So yeah, for Fousey at this point, that's really just it. I mean, he can go on streaming, he can go on doing these antics, and some people will definitely still watch, but overall, his career is kind of a wash. Like, even other streamers are kind of similar to him, like Neon, don't want anything to do with him. Like, when even those guys see you as a liability, this other guy doesn't want to tell you goodbye at his store, your album's an absolute flop, like all those things adding up are still not telling you something about yourself, well, at that point I kind of just think you're a lost cause. But I do want to know what you guys think about Fousey down below. Are you bumping his songs in your car? Will you be attending
Hey, if you're bumping his songs in your car, you don't deserve to have a car.
His future concerts at Outback Steakhouse.
Yeah.
Either way, I do want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribing. Sorry if I might sound a little bit off, I am feeling a little bit sick.
Let him fall off. Don't let him come back. Because every time he comes back, it's this next wave of just bullshit.
This morning, but either way, y'all know it's been your boy the Tan Superman, and some other washed up YouTubers out here need to be covered, so I'm out. Peace.
Yeah, oh my god. It's just crash out after crash out after crash out after dissing people, after apologizing and then coming back doing the same shit next week with Fousey, bro. Just stop interacting with the dude. That ass.